everyone is poor, which isn't uh-oh stinky, because the price of a competitive modern deck is around $1,000 or more. It takes a lot of sucking to get that kind of money, but fret not, my big boys. Daddy is here so you don't have to suck. With the help of the new card, Phoenix Chick, it's a 1/1 flyer with haste, and if we attack with 3 creatures, we can bring Phoenix Chick back from graveyard. Chick is not spectacular on its own, but luckily for us, there's also FlameBreak, which deals 3 damage to each creature without flying, and 3 damage to each player. That's right, a board wipe that also deals damage. The great thing about this deck is that the core of the deck is only about $30, as we see here. Step 1, we put out prowess creatures. We then nut out a ton of free spells, buffing up our prowess creatures, making them safe from FlameBreak. Our creatures survive, but not our opponents, clearing a path to victory for us. Now this $30 version is fine, but if we spend a bit more, we can add Dragonary's Channeler. Once we have Delirium, Channeler becomes a 3/3 flyer, and when we cast on creature stuff, we look at the top part of our library, and we can put it in graveyard, possibly dumping Lava Shard or Phoenix Chick. But since we're running Channeler, we really want Baubles, triggering not only Surveil, but also Prowess. For $57, this deck is totally fine, but because Delirium wants stuff in graveyard, we could add fetch lands to the deck. With 4 Arid Mesas, the deck's a little over $100, a really solid deck. But if we want to bankrupt ourselves even more, we could add even more fancy lands to the deck, such as Fiery Islets, more fetches, and Den. Now is this necessary? No. And if we want to go fully bankrupt, we could add a green to the deck for enchantment removal in the sideboard. Are enchantments relevant in Modern? No. But it's nice to have options. Also, Blood Moon used to be a $50 card, now it's under $8. Crazy, right? Many versions to choose from, but for today's gameplay, we'll go with this one. Daddy went full bankruptcy, removing Arid Mesas and replacing them with more expensive ones, because there's a 1 in 1,000 chance that our opponent plays Pithing Needle, naming Arid Mesa. Is that necessary? Absolutely not. But it's a great example of how the high cost of most decks comes from squeezing out every last ounce of competitiveness, so that's totally unnecessary if you're just looking for a modern deck to play at your local game store. Let's wrap things up. Lava Shard's really good right now, because we can flash it back from graveyard while we're tapped out. Perfect for prowess and taking out weenies. And now for the sideboard. Burn hate, artifact enchantment hate, graveyard hate, and token hate. And now it's time to see this deck in action. Off we go. Opening hand, 1 land hand, but it's pretty decent, so we'll keep. We'll play Mage and pass. Oh, our opponent passes, and another land for us. A Mage, swing, and might as well Lava Shard for 1, and then we'll pass. Mana Confluence, and Thrilling Discovery discarding 2 lands. Oh well, time to nut. Bauble, FlameBreak, and Growth. But we're not finished. Flashback Lava Shard, and put them at 1. And there's Concede. I'll go to game 2. We'll summon their graveyard deck. Bringing in all this for all this, we'll ask them 2. Opening hand's pretty strong. We'll keep. Oh, and they line. I guess I didn't like our Lava Shards. Channeler, Bauble, and back opponent. Oh, so they are graveyard deck. Oh, Channeler, Phoenix Chick, and swing. Oh, opponent blocks there. The question is, where do we pump? We're 1 card away from Delirium. All we need is a creature in graveyard. So how will we pump the Chick instead? Oh, and look what we find. Phoenix Chick's a graveyard. So we lose our Jellyfish. Opponent plays a land and passes. Manamorphose, finding FlameBreak. But that can wait, because here's Blood Moon, and there's a Concede. What a fantastic start for us. And now beyond to the next spanking. Opening hand's pretty fast. We're gonna keep. Get in with Monastery. And opponent passes. Manamorphose for us. We'll play it. Finding Manamorphose. Play another one. We draw land. And we'll Lava Shard. Fist for 4. So they go to 14. We'll want to try land. And they try and kill Monastery. We'll flashback Lava Shard. Oh, Mutagenic Growth. So we can deal 7 this turn. Sure. Buff. And put them at 4. And what? They pass? Very suspicious. We have lethal, so I suppose we'll go for it. Swing for 1. One goes to 3. And then FlameBreak. And there's lethal. We're going to game 2 is bringing Moon with asking him 2. Opening hand's alright. Phoenix Chick. And Bauble. Oh, a creativity deck. How interesting. Lava Shard. And another Bauble. Swing for 1. And opponent passes. And we draw Channeler. I really want to put out this Blood Moon, because that's just off the lands. So first swing. Opponent bolts, sure. And now Blood Moon. Blood Moon hits. And opponent passes. We'll play Channeler. And our opponent cycles a draw. Opponent passes. And it's Phoenix Chick for us. Or we could make 2 1/1s. Yeah, we'll do that. Fist for 5. And send it back. Oh, and they Concede. And we were about to bring back Phoenix Chick from graveyard. But oh well. Because our streak continues. And now it's on to the next match. Opening hand, no lands. So we'll have to mole. And I suppose this is fine. We'll keep. Channeler for us. But we'll start with Soul-Scar and pass. Oh, Lightning Bolt. And FlameBreak. Okay. We'll play Monastery. Swing for 1. And put out the Channeler. Oh, opponent passes. We'll bolt on upkeep. I'll leave Fire and Channeler. Always put land in graveyard. And another FlameBreak. Swing for 2. And pass for opponent. Opponent has run a 6. Getting back their land. Oh, another land. Things are looking mighty stinky. And I have a feeling that this is another creativity deck. We'll swing in for 1. And it is a creativity deck. They get back their land. And make another dwarf. Dwarves must be their kink. And what? Opponent passes. This kind of feels bad. We'll play Channeler. And I'll lock our FlameBreak. Oh, and look at this. Lava Shard in graveyard. We'll flash it back so that Monastery survives. No, Whiteline Binding. We would have put them at 3. Oh. Opponent makes another dwarf. Returns a land. Ew, and creativity. That is brutal. So we're going to game 2. I'm going to game 2, so we're in this first and ask him 2. Opening hand, that seems a little weak. I'd much rather have Blood Moon. So mole. Well, we got Blood Moon. And no lands. We'll have to mole. And yeah, there's Blood Moon. We'll keep. Swing with Phoenix Chick. Opponent shocks and passes. Then we'll swing and draw. Meh, that's not a land. And our opponent bolts. Opponent passes. And a land for us. Play Monastery. We shall swing. And see if our opponent wants to use removal. No removal. And there's run a 6. Getting back a land. And that's not a land. We'll play it safe and keep explosives at the ready. Our opponent goes to 7. Oh, and Lava Shard. It's still a little too risky. We'll keep our mana open for explosives. And our opponent opponent touches. I'll shoot Prismatic Command. That's not great for us, but with Lava Shards, they still might be alright. And no, they have Persist. They snuck Archon in Graveyard with Prismatic Command. That will do it. So our opponent can have this one. And a slight hiccup on our journey. But now it's on the next one. Opening hand's pretty strong. We're gonna keep. Oh, and this looks like Hammer time. We'll play Soul-Scar and pass. Opponent plays Saga and Mystic. Ooh, finding Hammer. They might have us no matter what here. So we'll go Monastery, Bauble. They can have their card draw. And Fist for 4. Well, it takes it. Well, Growth. Take 8. And do they have the combo? Oh, they pass. And no land for us. Another risky move. Crash through. They counter, sure. Then we'll swing. Chart on the Sentinel. Opponent goes to 6. Now with Lava Shard, it'll be tough for them to win with Ink Moth. Oh, Cigar is Aid. They play Hammer. Flipping the Mystic. But they use it defensively. Okay. Land for us. We'll go Phoenix Chick. Another one. Swing for 2 in the air. And play Soul-Scar. Oh, what is this? Paladin. Oof. They animate and equip for free, but we have Lava Shard. We'll fire Lava Shard. And they lose the Nexus. Oh, and a Bolt. Swing out. And Bolt. And victory is ours. I'm going against those. We're in this first and asking too. Opening hand, 1 land. We do have Revelry. So we'll keep. Sentinel. And a land for us. Perfect. One plays Drum. Ornithopter. And Giver. Well, it's a bit awkward. I say we go Manamorphose. And then Revelry on Drum. And on top, I suppose. No Delirium for us. We'll have to pass back. What? Opponent swings. We'll take it. And a hard cast a Hammer. Perhaps a Paladin in hand. How about we go Phoenix Chick? Phoenix Chick. Get him for 1. Soul-Scar. And his prayer opponent lifts. Oh, they find a land. And a Paladin. And they equip Sentinel. Do we chump or go to 1 here? I think we gotta chump. Lava Shard a little late for that. This feels kind of stinky. We'll play Monastery. Bolt Giver. They try to protect in response. We'll Lava Shard. And flash it back. We still have to chump here. So we'll hold back with 1. And pass back. Oh, Shadow Spear. Lifing and Trample. Yep, they have us. So on game 3. We're going to game 3. Mutagenic Growth. We're last game 3. Opening hand, no sideboard cards. But it can still work. We'll keep. We'll play Channel and pass. We'll play Ornithopter. And Sentinel. We'll Bolt Sentinel. Preventing the draw. And now send back. We'll play Saga. And then Mystic. Finding Shadow Spear. Very suspicious. And Lava Shard. Interesting. The hard decisions here. Should we be aggressive here? Or keep Shard at the ready? I think if we're going to win this one, we have to be aggressive. Even if it is risky. Monastery. Manamorphose. Another Channeler. Okay. Now swing for 2. And pass back. And no, Cigar is Aid. They swing we can't block. There's Hammer. And the Shadow Spear. With all that life gain, they most certainly have us. Daddy's gamble did not pay off. But if we held back, they could have leveraged Saga against us. So that's how it goes sometimes. And now it's on the next match. Opening hand, 1 land. But a pretty good 1 land hand. So we'll keep. Oh, opponent plays Ravioli. We shall Lava Shard. And pass opponent. Oh, not Murtide. The Grinding Station deck. And a land. Perfect. Monastery. Swing for 1. Soul-Scar and pass. Oh, another Grinding Station. Sacking a Grinding Station. But so far nothing good in Graveyard. Channeler for us. A Channeler. Bauble. And Bolt. Swing for 6. And back opponent. Opponent passes. Okay. We'll play Phoenix. Channeler number 2. Swing out. Our opponent does nothing. We'll go to 1. Which also sees Lava Shard. We'll pass priority to them, see if they have removal. Which they do. Okay. We'll Lava Shard anyway. And put them at 1. And our opponent uses a fetch to commit seppuku. I'm going game 2 is we're in this first and asking 2. Opening hands alright. We're gonna keep. Manamorphose. Okay. We'll start with Monastery. Crypt. Oh, and removal. Alright, pass opponent. Oh, dashes Ravioli. Making that treasure. And finding our Channeler. Oh, they play Channeler. But unfortunately for opponent. Manamorphose. Finding Manamorphose. And then Cinder Vines. So much for them going infinite. No, Wear Tear. Taking out both our things. Legs all their graveyard. And Phoenix Chick for us. Okay. We'll play both. Get number 2. Play another Crypt and pass. Here comes Ravioli. And Bauble. And they remove our Crypt. We take 3. And Lava Shard. Nice. Lava Shard now. Swing for 2. Pass back. Oh, Emery. So they can cast artifacts from graveyard, including explosives. They dash out Ravioli. Lava Shard. And a Bolt. Perfect. Swing for 2. Bolt Emery. Opponent cracks Bauble out of anger. They play another one. And they pass. Land for us. Swing for 2. Oh, and these removal. How sad. Now pass opponent. Oh, another Emery. But a Lava Shard. Perfect. Swing for 1. Lava Shard. And Lava Shard. So much sharding. Oh, Underworld Breach. And tragically we don't have green. So they can cast stuff from graveyard. As long as they exile 3 cards. They play Shadow Spear. Emery. Bauble. And they pass. Losing the Breach. Bauble for us. Swing for 1. And then we'll pass. Oh, and a Bolt. We could Bolt Emery. But perhaps it's better to wait. They flashback Grinding Station. Oh, and they have Breach. They get Bauble. And yep, they have us. Because we'll keep getting back Bauble until they mill their deck. So we'll spare opponent the trouble. And move to game 3. Going to game 3. Swinging Lantern with Aspen 3. Opening hand slightly risky. But I think it's keepable. Play Monastery. Bauble. And swing for 2. Oh, and removal. And no land. Okay. Monastery. Soul-Scar and pass. Opponent plays Saga. Leather Shredder. That's pretty good against us. Already a 2-4. And come on, a fetch. No fetch, well that works. We'll risk it. And make red green. And perfect. Cinder Vines. Spank for 6. Opponent says big hawks and blocks. Instead of blowing up the land, how about we Lava Shard? Lava Shard again. And put them at 2. And when they play non-creature spell, Cinder Vines will get them. And they put Bauble. And now, Phoenix Chick. And our opponent is too terrified to continue because they're scared of farm animals, bringing us to 3-2 overall. So there we have it. I'm surprised we didn't see any creature decks. It's almost like no modern deck wants to play fairly, but I still think FlameBreak's pretty good. And as for Phoenix Chick, it seems alright. Not great, but alright. And for budget deck, I'd say we did pretty well. So let me know what you big boys think of the deck. And until next time, stay damn thick.